That feeling when you meet a new dog and it's all like lick, 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 and I'm like, yes, love me. Is that gross? Greetings, canine connoisseurs, dog devotees, puppy pundits. Okay, I'll stop. I'm Julian, this is D News. Welcome. Although cats are the most popular pet in the US, outnumbering dogs by around 8 million, there are about 12 million more households with dogs, presumably because of crazy cat ladies. At least one D News episode shows that humans who live with animals are affected by the animal's microbiome. But what about when those pups try and lick your face? Gross. Or is it? What exactly should I be feeling? I'm so conflicted. First, there's a myth out there that dog mouths are cleaner than humans. This is not true. Both humans and dog mouths both contain bacteria, and lots of it. But there's really no way to directly compare because while they are both mouths, they're completely different environments. Studies of the bacteria of dog mouths have found hundreds of species of bacteria with significant differences to human mouths. Only 16% of dog oral microbiota overlaps with humans. Another study in the Archives of Oral Biology says there are definitely harmful pathogens in your pup's face hole. A separate study in PLOS One from 2015 found that oral-to-oral transfers of bacteria from dogs to owners can cause gingivitis and periodontal disease. P. gulae, for example, can cause inflamed gums and even tooth loss. It's super rare in humans, but common in dogs, and 16% of owners had it. There's even some bacteria in dogs' mouths which are antibiotic resistant, meaning if it were to spread to humans, we would have trouble treating it. On top of all that, if you have a cut in your mouth or some bleeding gums from basic gingivitis, bacteria from your dog's tongues could enter that open wound and spread infections deeper into your body. We do have some natural defenses though. Both human and dog saliva have antibacterial properties. They're basic but play a part in wound licking. That doesn't mean you should let your pet lick your wound though. Case studies have found infections from another mouth bacteria in animals called Pasteurella can result. A Pasteurella infection can be treated with antibiotics, but can also be dangerous as it opens the way for more serious infections. So the thing is, yes, face licking can be gross, but there's not actually a ton of danger from infectious bacteria. They are there, so being skeezed out at the idea of swapping saliva with a dog is probably warranted. But sources are quick to say both mouths contain tons of bacteria. Plus, pet lovers, infection goes both ways. You don't want to infect your dog with your dirty mouth, do you? To be honest, you're more likely to catch an infection by swapping saliva with another human than with a dog, but just to be safe, the more you know, the better. You do you, but think about where you put your mouth, and if you're a kid or elderly, you're even more susceptible to infection. In the end, the Centers for Disease Control recommends anytime you ever come in contact with any dog, you wash your hands afterwards. Maybe splash a little soapy water on your face if you're getting puppy kisses too. TestTube now has a newsletter. Get a weekly roundup of our most popular videos across all our shows at testtube.com/FWD. Dogs are starting to show up everywhere these days, even in bars and restaurants. Should you be worried when you're sharing a pint with a poodle, brunch with a boxer, snacks with a shih tzu? Trace answers all your worries in this video.
Though you may not see the harm of having your furry friend under your table at a restaurant, there are concerns for people with asthma or allergies, and pets don't understand how their actions can cause food contamination.
Do you let dogs lick your face, share ice cream with you? Well, let us know down in the comments, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time on D News.